What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome back to the journey where I'm building different squads as we progress through divisional play, get involved in some tournaments, and as always, I'm dropping feedback on which players really excel and other guys that just don't live up to the hype. And in today's video, we've got the Bundesliga Sweat Squad. And there's a lot of great players in here. We're keeping it very affordable. But before I begin, if you guys need any Ultimate Team coins, check out FIFAcoinstoday.com. The links will be in the description. And make sure to use the code MICHS09, M-I-C-H-S-09, in order to get an additional 10% off every single purchase. And we got the holidays. Christmas is on the way. It's on the horizon. Let's do this. I've decided to use the mashed potatoes and gravy formation, the 4-1-2-1-2. And if you don't get that reference, I don't even know where it came from, to be honest, but it's a good sign. It means the formation is consistent. You got a lot of good things going for you. It's one of the most used formations and most popular every single year, and for good reason. And this squad cost me just under 30,000 coins, so everyone should be able to replicate this starting 11. I'm actually going to talk about a couple players you can switch in and out if coins are not an issue for you, because there's a lot of options in the Bundesliga, and you guys have been smashing that like button. And I really appreciate that kind of support. And we're going to aim for 300 likes on this video. The last couple have soared right over 300 because you guys are awesome. Basically, that's all I can say. You guys are awesome. And it tells me that you're enjoying the series, which is incredible. And we conceded a damn rebound in the first game. We're still in Division 4. And I've got a couple questions for everyone. We got a double header today. Who are your top 5 goalkeepers in FIFA Ultimate Team? And I'm curious about that because for me, Adler's in my top 5. And I know that there's a lot of personal preference when you're using goalkeepers. I'm just interested in knowing which goalkeepers do you favor the most this year. And we were struggling. My first opponent was good. Caught me off guard. He was really doing a lot of work. Did a great job possession, playing the 4-5-1. And we get a lucky penalty. And come on, Diego steps up to the plate and knocks it home. And the second question I wanted to ask you guys is, what price range equals a budget squad or a cheap squad? I've always thought 40 to 50k is probably in that. We just missed an easy tap home. 40 to 50k has always been that area for me, but I'm not sure. So I wanted you guys to drop a comment, let me know top 5 goalkeepers, and also hit me with that price range. What makes a budget squad is Diego bashes home the winner. And Diego is one of my favorite players to use in FIFA, point blank period, at that center attacking midfield role. I thought that he was just an incredible player last year, and he is a standout primetime performer in FIFA 14. And we steal the win off him, 2-1. As we get into game number 2, my opposition has another Bundesliga team. Very common that you run up against these guys. We're starting out things with a bang. Diego getting freaky with it, cuts to the inside, just bangs it right off the crossbar. But let's talk about the squad. On the defense, we've got Adler in net. I think that he's a great goalkeeper, makes a lot of clutch saves for me. And I haven't had any issues with him, but I have heard mixed reviews. So that's why I wanted to know a little bit more in terms of personal preference with goalkeepers. And I think reviewing goalkeepers, and I have no idea how that is a penalty kick. I'm so sorry, man. I don't know how that happened. It was outside the box. He was off the ball, but we're taking Diego with the stutter. See the keeper leaning a little bit, go the other direction. But with goalkeepers, so much is about personal preference. It's very difficult to decide or decipher, oh, this keeper's better than that one. It's all about your personal experience with them. Ooh, Diego. God, this dude is good. And then we have Alaba, Boateng, Santana, and Piszczek. Amazing back four. And what's really interesting, or something that I think is really cool, is there are no expensive players other than maybe Alaba at about 12k. On the back four. Like, you can play the premium quality players and still have a budget squad in the Bundesliga. And if you don't like Boateng or you don't like Santana, you need to replace a center back, try out Dante. Dante is amazing this year, and I hate giving him props because I was a Dante hater last year. As we got a beautiful finesse shot there from Farfan, using that off foot, cutting inside. I'm definitely a big fan of Farfan. I think that he does a lot of things well. And look at Diego. He's not done. You can't stop him. If we tuck home a 5th goal. And it's just unbelievable to me, some of the goals and the things I can do on the ball with Diego, at least the last couple years. And his free kick game, oh my goodness, from set pieces, he's automatic. And my opposition gets a consolation goal, scores a corner, but I've already taken the foot well off the gas pedal at this point. I was all over this guy, creating chance after chance after chance as we had a 6, almost from kickoff. Woof. And at the outside midfield positions, we have the 5-star skiller, Elia. And the big problem with him is he can't shoot. He's not going to score. He can't cut inside. He's going to miss chances for you. I like his speed, I like his skill moves, his facilitating abilities, not too shabby, but as I was saying, if you need him to score, if you're counting on him to be a left winger for you especially, you're going to struggle. It's not going to work. And now if coins aren't an issue, this is where things get really interesting because you can bring in a player like Royce. And oh my goodness, Royce is a must-have if coins are not a problem. I think he's up to about 70k at the moment, and he just scores from anywhere. He's got one of those beautiful shots. Here's Elliott right now on display. Just look, what is that squadouche? How do you miss that? And my third game was kind of laggy. I had some rough areas in terms of connection. And I am using Boateng as a CDM. I'm really confident doing that. But if you want a true CDM, someone who doesn't really attack or go forward, you've got people like Jermaine Jones, the American. You could bring in Luis Gustavo, who is a really good player, but he's not going to score goals. Neither of them can shoot at all. And I think Boateng fills out that role ideally for my play style. As Diego, who else would score for me? Of course, Diego is going to put it in the back of the net. And you can kind of see the little bit of lag and delay in this match. I don't know what it was all about. I guess I messed up on the latency. It must have had a little bit of a yellow, and I just, sometimes I'm not paying attention. Then we got Farfan on the outside, and he's one of those guys that I really like using over Kuba and stuff because if you cut into this inside, you can shoot. I've always felt very confident with his off foot, and that's important. And if coins aren't an issue, bring on Robin. Robin is the man, but I don't even know what he's selling for right now. I think that his price is actually skyrocketing. It's going up. There's not many right midfielders that are left-footed and have that kind of capability. Then we've got Diego that I've been on a rant all over the place about. I mean, I love Diego. His positioning, his ability to pass, his shooting, his free kicks, you name it, he can do it. Pace is not an issue. Skill moves look good. And look at Adler. That's why I like my man Adler. That's what I'm talking about. Woo, almost a triple save. He was ready. I love Adler. And then up front, you've got the sweat. And I mean, call it what it is. Aubameyang and Doof, that is a lot of sweat there. They're both pretty good size. They can score goals, and if they get loose on a breakaway, as my opposition made a bad mistake there on a rollout. I don't know what he was doing. If the opposition makes a mistake on a through ball, you're gone. They could be a little bit better in the air with Aubameyang's strength. And once again, if coins, not an issue, not a problem, bring on Lewandowski. He is one of the best strikers in Ultimate Team. I would put him in my top 3. He's just complete everywhere on the pitch. And look at that goal. I think that's Santana. He takes it off his chest, and that finish is beautiful as well. Most center backs don't have that kind of capability. My opposition didn't like that. He quit out ASAP. But if you enjoy the video, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at Mike09USA. And as always, guys, I got a lot more content coming for you ASAP.